I just escaped the house to have a little mom walk before the madness at home starts. And I decided to use this time to make this video because I am doing a 100 days of daily YouTube challenge. And even though I have this time right now, it feels so hard today. And I want to tell you the struggle is real. Coming up with the topics to talk about all the time is not the easiest. And I thought that walking and just reading my Kindle and spending time here in nature was going to help just ideas find me, which I think is true. Like when you do things that you like, things that feel relaxing, things that feel open, ideas sort of find a way to you. And that's why sometimes when I am taking a shower in the mornings before making these videos, I come up with the topics. But today, I think I overdid it a little. I am really tired. I did 3 laps around the park, which is almost 3 miles. And I had a granola bar, but I haven't had breakfast yet. And I am super hungry. But hey, this is just the reality of doing a challenge. So here we are. And I think sometimes when you struggle, the message that you should be sharing kind of comes embedded into that. So, something that I realized about the block that I am experiencing right now is that I have used the morning. Yes, I woke up early and I came to spend time in nature, but I also did a lot of other things that I usually don't do. And I feel a little full mentally because it wasn't really a reset. It was more like I was an empty vessel and then I just started putting things inside. To give you some context, I have been checking my emails. I have been on Instagram. I have shared content on Instagram, but more so, I have consumed content on Instagram. And I also was reading my Kindle, but almost 90% of my walk I was reading. And this was no romantasy books, okay, which I am obsessed with, by the way. Side note, I have a lot of content on my passion for fantasy romance and bookish crafts. So if you are into these things, check those out. But it wasn't my romantasy, which is kind of like what I used to fill my cup. It was more so a growth related book. The name, it's a really, really good book. The name is Never Split the Difference. So it's all about negotiations. But my point was that I was reading all of this and it was new information. So I was just absorbing information. And again, I think I overdid it. And something that I have noticed, because now I can compare with how I feel other mornings, is that a lot of times I feel empty, right? Like I just woke up, and before jumping into the everyday things, because there are always things to do. I am a homeschooling stay at home mom of 3, and things get really busy really quick. So I wake up early to take advantage of this quiet time before the madness. And when I am intentional with this time, meaning I am pouring into myself, but not filling myself up with stuff, things feel better and things feel lighter. And I fear that I have failed at that today. So hopefully this time here is gonna help me recalibrate. I have to stop by Lowe's to pick up something. So disconnecting myself from introducing new information into my brain is definitely going to help. And also creating, getting in the habit of creating before consuming. It's, I think for me, it's so valuable for our creative spirits and just overall our magnetism and our energy levels throughout the day, especially in the morning. So right now I have a mission. I need to disconnect for a little bit, go pick up those things I have to go pick up at Lowe's, get home, have breakfast, spend time with my kids, spend time with my husband, and forget about work for a little bit, forget about everything, forget about my books, and definitely stay away from social media. I have things to do today. I have a busy content creation week and I have some filming to do later today. So I don't want to come into that with this kind of clogged mentality and creativity. I need to come up with ideas for some videos. So I want to start over. Can we start over? So I'm leaving this here for you, I guess, for a couple of reasons. One, to show you that not every day feels the same, and it's okay. Two, that no matter how your day starts, you can always do things to try to flip it around and maybe turn it into like a more energetic, uplifting sort of day. um so yeah, and also to remind you that we are all creative beings and have a powerful creative source inside. In fact, I believe that moms have like how do you call this, like an unfair advantage, because we have experienced creation directly through our bodies, and not many people can say they have. So it is a gift, and I think this creative force gets stronger when we make space for it, when we make time for quiet and silence, and not too many distractions like social media, for example. So resist the urge to go on your phone, go open your emails, and fill your brain with information first thing in the morning. And instead, what if you do something that's different, that requires you to pour things out of you instead, like writing or even creating? I have really enjoyed making these videos in the morning because I feel like nothing is really interrupting my flow yet. I am not getting distracted with the busyness of the everyday, or even my kids. But yeah, I am getting in front of the camera and I am pulling something that's alive in me in the moment, and it's been reflected in the videos that I am creating. So I guess that's some of the reasons why I decided to make this video. Look where we started, look where we ended. I had no idea how this was going to turn out. But anyway, I will have more fun videos for you to check out. There are already 30 videos in here. So if you're into homeschooling, content creation as a mom, creative living as a mom, mompreneur stuff, book lover, if you're a book lover, we should be friends. And if you also have an adventurous spirit, you love traveling, you love doing things with your kids, check out my channel, check out some of my videos. I have plenty because we're doing again a 100 days of daily YouTube posting. So I am showing up here in front of the camera every single day for more than 3 months, and I am creating content for you. So if you are enjoying this, tell me, let me know. I want to hear from you. I want you to tell me what other topics you would love me to talk about, and of course I would love you to subscribe and join me so I feel less alone during this challenge. So that's it. That's all I have. I am going to go do what I said I would do, and I will see you tomorrow.